Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today in this video we are going to see 10 German books which you should read if you are at German A1 level right now. These books are not my all-time favorite books, but they will definitely help you if you are at A1 level. I personally find these books very useful because of its grammar, vocabulary and sentence structure. If you are a beginner and you have to pick a book to read for your improvement, it's very important that you use easy books, because if you choose difficult books, you might not understand anything and there's a chance that you might lose your interest in German language. So instead of that, what we'll do is we'll choose some easy books for you to read. While learning German, it's very important that you have a habit of reading. Because of it, you will improve your reading, writing, listening and speaking skills all at the same time. In this video, I am going to tell you about 10 different books which I found very useful for the beginners. And towards the end of the video, I'm also going to give you a small tip which will help you in improving your sentence formation. And if you like this German reading series and want me to make more such videos, then please let me know in the comment box and like this video. Without wasting much of our time further, let's go and get started with our first book. First book in our series is Anna Berlin. This book is for readers at A1 level obviously, and it has short, simple and precise sentences. This book gives you the feeling of being able to read in a new language without any difficulty. And it doesn't even feel that you are reading in a difficult target language. The next book I'm going to talk about is Derangba. This book is about George, whose neighbors die under uncertain circumstances, and then he tries to investigate about how the neighbor died and everything, and further gets into trouble. But I found this book really well written, because for very beginners it might feel like the writing is a little bit difficult, but it has tons of exercise to solve. You have this Leseverständnis section where they check whether you understood what you read. So that is a plus point of this book. Even though the reading is a little bit difficult, the vocabulary is at the higher level. If you read this book at the end of the A1, then you'll find it very easy. But if you read it at the beginning of the A1, then you might find it difficult. But all in all, this is a very good book and you should surely give it a try. Next book in this series is Eine Liebesgeschichte. It is a love story. It's about Jenny, who is going to turn 30 years old in some days, and she meets a man in the studio where she works because she's an actress, and then they are going to celebrate. So the story doesn't give us much content about it, but it has great vocabulary, so you guys will find it really useful. It has in all 9 chapters and the solutions are also included in this book only. So after you solve the exercises after each capital, you will find the Lösungen at the end of this book. I would recommend this book 10 on 10 because it will give you a lot of new vocabulary, how to form questions, how to answer questions and how to form sentences. The next book in our list is Erich ist verschwunden. It is about a boy named Erich who does not return to his home from school, and this book is all about his parents trying to find him out with help of Inspector Gandalf. Is he lost? Has someone kidnapped him? What has really happened? This book is going to tell us all about that. And one more thing is, this book is also registered under the category Lesen und Üben. Lesen is to read and Üben is to practice. So as and when you read, you also practice after it, so you understand how much you have really comprehended the text. So I would recommend this book 10 on 10 and you guys should definitely read it. The next book in our list is Der Hase und der Igel. This book is about a rabbit and a hedgehog. A lot of my students really found this book very interesting because it has narration format, so you can read it in class, 2 people can read it, you can even format a play on it and a lot more. This book does not contain any kind of exercises. It is just for a fun reading experience, nothing else. Next book I'm going to talk about is the Kaiserschnoyer Glider. This book is a German folktale or fairy tale, and it is quite popular in Germany as well as it is very popular in English. Its English name is The Emperor's New Clothes, and if you have read it, it's very good, but it's fun to read it in German language as well. This book is also set up in the dialogue form, so if you want to perform a play in your German class, or if you want a fun experience of reading with your friends and play different characters, then this book is the way to go. I'd recommend this book definitely, and it does not contain any exercises, but reading it is so much fun. I've personally had a lot of fun reading it, and my students also had a lot of fun reading this book. It was amazing. The next book we are going to talk about is Vera Heidelberg. This book is very good for the beginners of A1 level. You might find it a little boring if you read towards the end of A1 level, but at the beginning it is great for new vocabulary. This book does not have any solving part, no exercise in it. It falls under only Lesen category, not Yuben, but it is fun to read. These books talk about relationships and philosophy, and it is very lightly written, not at all complex, and I can guarantee that you will have fun reading this book. Next book we are going to talk about is Yuli Kjol. This book is also written by Thomas Zilvin, and it is also for A1 level, very basic, very easy. It is like Anna Berlin, very interesting as well. And the story revolves around Yuli, who is very beautiful, and her parents and people suggest that she should go for auditions for film industry, in the acting industry, but she doesn't approve of the idea. But finally she signs up for a casting audition, and from then we'll see what her journey is, how her journey takes place. And all in all, this book is interesting. It has a storyline in it, very simple words, very simple sentences, and it does not have any solving part. Just have fun reading the book, trying to understand its meaning. Basically, I would like to say Thomas Zilvin books are the best if you want to read at A1 level. The next book in our list is Franz Munshin. This book is also written by Thomas Zilvin, and it is about France and his journey in München, how he meets someone, and the sentences are very simple. You can even read when you are at A1 level, maybe 6th chapter or 5th chapter, because the sentences are not at all complex. Most of them are only nominative and accusative case. Not very few sentences are in dative case. So you will have a lot of fun reading this book. You will have better vocabulary than those who don't read or only follow the syllabus books. And yeah, I think it's a 7 on 10 book based on the storyline, but you should definitely give it a try for improving your German. The last book in our series is Frankenstein. This book is a must read for those who are interested in science. It has a lot of science terminologies which would be great for you at A1 level, and it has exercise to solve, so it comes in Lesen and Yuben category. So you read and you solve the exercises and know how much you understood. So it's also fun for those who love science, and for those who don't love science, it's necessary to know the science terminologies in your life while you're speaking German, so you can also read it. It's not like you cannot, but it's more fun for those who like science. And that's it, I guess. This was our list for the 10 books for A1 level. If you want to practice German, if you have already joined a class somewhere but cannot take books out and practice vocabulary every single day for half an hour, then you should definitely download our new Android application Deutschify. The link for our Android application is given in the description box below. Make sure you download it, practice German from it, and it also has an option to earn money from it. That is, if you reach a certain amount of points while practicing, then you get some cash back from the application. Moreover, it's more about practice, not about money. You'll definitely gain knowledge while using this application, and I'll definitely recommend you to use it. If you have any suggestions, any queries regarding the application, you can directly send me an email. The email is also given in the description box below. Now it's the time for the bonus tip I promised at the beginning of the video. If you want to improve your sentence formation, one thing you have to do is actively pay attention to every sentence and every word in the given sentence. For example, where the verb of this sentence is situated. Is it situated in the second position or is it situated at the end? If it is situated at the end, is it in the conjugated form? Is it in the participle form? Or is it in some other form? The verb at the second position, which is it in the conjugated form or is it not in the conjugated form? What is the subject? What is the object? Which article is used? Is it nominative, accusative or dative? Like this, you have to do deep analysis of every sentence. At first, it might seem a little boring, but when you start getting that how the sentence is formed and the beauty behind it, you'll start absolutely loving it. That is what I want to see. Yes, this is how you improve the sentence formation while writing. While reading, simultaneously you can analyze this, and then even your writing, speaking and listening will improve because of this. One more thing, if you are thinking where will I find all of these books, I just mentioned now in the video. Yes, you'll get those on Amazon as well. The link for Amazon is given in the description below, and moreover there's a Google form where you can get one book out of all these books for free from my side. So you can just go and quickly fill up the Google form below and you'll receive your copy. Thank you so much.